Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys are new here, my name is Michelle, aka MichyMakesUp, and welcome to my little YouTube universe. If you guys have been subscribed to me for a while, you guys know that every month I do my BoxyCharm unboxing, and I recently subscribe to their premium box as well. So if you don't know what BoxyCharm is, it's basically a monthly subscription where you get 5 to 6 full-size items for $25, and you get to choose an item as well. You also get to do a quiz there where you can kind of let them know what your complexion is like, what kind of makeup items you like, what makeup items you don't like, what items you want to see in the box. They made it so that way you can decide whether you want to get more makeup or more skincare, or only skincare or only makeup. You can kind of mix around that kind of preference now, which is really cool, because I know in the past people have complained about getting too much makeup, not getting enough skincare and all this stuff. And I will say that within just 2 months of me getting BoxyCharm, I have a whole entire skincare regimen, and they still continue to send me skincare products because what I put was surprised me, because honestly I love both makeup and skincare so much, so I wanted a good mix of both. Yeah, so it's $25 a month for the base box. Every 3 months you can upgrade to the Luxe box, which is going to give you 8 to 10 full-size products, and it retails for a lot higher. It is going to be an additional $25 on top of the $25 you already pay, so you would see 2 charges of $25 those months. Usually that's March, June, September, and December. And then if you are a base box subscriber, so just like the regular BoxyCharm subscriber, you can also get their other box, which is their BoxyCharm premium box. So I believe that you have to have the base box in order to get the premium box. I don't think you can get the premium box without having the base box, which kind of does suck. But the cool thing about it is that you will not get the same products in your premium box as you will get in your base box. I know it's kind of confusing, but if you go on BoxyCharm's website, they do explain all of that. If you go down below, I do have a little link where you guys can sign up, and if you use that link, you do get a free gift. Enough of me rambling on. Before I jump into the box, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel and you guys want to be a part of what's going on here, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below, as well as hit the notification bell, so that way you guys are always notified as to when I upload new videos. And also, if you guys like this kind of video, give it a big thumbs up so that way I know what videos to make for you guys in the future. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into our BoxyCharm unboxing. If you guys have been watching my BoxyCharm unboxings for a while, I tend to usually like take the products out one by one and try them on, and at the end I tell you guys my thoughts. Sometimes as I'm doing it, I tell you guys my thoughts. But I noticed that the video is way too long because of that. So what I decided to do was, especially now that I get 2 boxes a month, since I have the premium and the base box, was kind of take everything out of the box, show you what comes in the box, tells you the value of it and everything, and then shows you how to use all the products. So I think I'm gonna do that this time around, kind of see how it goes. Let me know if you guys like that, or if you guys like the other way that I do it. So we have both of our boxes right here. So as you guys can see, we have a small little box and a bigger box. So the small one is the base box and the big one is premium box. So we're gonna start off with our base box. This is what the box looks like. When you open it up, this is what it looks like. So it has the red on the inside, and this month's theme is Breaking the Ice, which this is with the little card that it comes with, it looks like. And then on the back, it tells you all the products that are in it and how much everything is worth, and also what everything does. So the first product in this month's box is from this brand here called Skin & Co. So this is the Truffle Therapy Face Gommage, which pretty much a face gommage means an exfoliator. This is a polishing micro exfoliating truffle face gommage, and it has black truffle extract, apricot seed powder, almond seed extract, squalene, and allantoin. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. I already used this this morning, exfoliate my skin, and I will say my skin feels super soft. It wasn't abrasive at all. I will say be very gentle with it, because you don't want to create any micro hairs in the skin, just because it is an exfoliator. You don't want to be rough with it, and make sure that you wet your skin first before you put this on, because again, you don't want to create micro tears in the skin. This says to use it to gently massage in circular movements for 1 to 2 minutes, and to do it 2 to 3 times a week. So I will continue to use this. I really like it. It smells really, really nice too. I got a setting spray from them in the past and I really like that. So then the next product that we got in this month's box is this from Avant Skincare. And we did get this brand last month in our box. And this one is different than what we got last month. Last month was a moisturizer. This time, this is an 8-hour radiance renewal sleeping mask with shea butter, rice bran, panthenol, polydecene. I don't know what that means. But pretty much what this is going to do is it's going to give you more youthful, beautiful skin overnight. It's going to help to tighten up the skin and lessen the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. So I did use this last night, and I will say that it is a little thicker because again, it's a sleeping mask. It's not something that you like take off, like you put it on and that's it. I used it in place of my moisturizer last night. Put a good like thin layer on my skin and on my neck there. It was a little sticky, so I feel like I put too much and it did bead up in some areas. I don't know, maybe it just didn't like the retinol that I'm using or the serum that I'm using. I don't know. But once I kind of just like brushed the beading off like that. But this morning when I woke up, my skin was looking so nice. It was feeling so supple. And this, guys, retails for $107, which is crazy. The next product in this month's box is from a line called Queen. So I've never heard of this line before and they're so cool. I mentioned it because I always do unboxings on my Instagram stories, and I mentioned that it was Queen with a V and not with a U, and I wasn't really sure if that's how you pronounced it or if it was like Queen or something like that. And they told me that yes, it was Queen with a V. But this is a matte liquid lip stain. It's going to give you full coverage and give you 12 hours of wear. This retails for $17 and I did get the shade called Thick Skin. So I'm really excited to try this out. The next product that we got in this month's box is from Pretty Vulgar. So this is their Undercover Concealer. This retails for $25. So now they're starting to include complexion. We got this little sample pack like 2 months ago, and you got to like pick out the different colors. Like they gave you 4 different colors here, and then they gave you like a complexion quiz, and you put in there what color matched you best, which I put that this one matched me the best, even though I kind of liked how this one looked a little better. But I kind of mixed both of them because this one I felt like was too dark, this one I felt like was too light. But now that I have it in this tube, it looks so different than what it looks here. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. I'm really curious to see how this works because I remember when I tried it, I didn't really care for it that much. Yeah, I'm pretty excited that they're starting to include skin complexion products. I am curious to see, are they going to continue to like send these and then send complexion products, or how are they going to do it? And then the last product was a choice option, and I ended up choosing this palette here from Ace Beauté. This is the Vintage Dawn palette. So this is what it looks like. It is such a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. So this month we had a choice between 3 different products. And if you didn't choose, or if you wanted like 2 of the products, you still had to like choose, you can only choose 1. But what you could do is they have this option where you can add on an extra product, add on one of the choice items, and then as well as other items that were featured in previous BoxyCharm boxes. So that's what I ended up doing. So these were the other 2 options because I liked all 3 options, so I wanted all 3 of them. So they actually sell them at a discounted price. So this eyeshadow palette retails for $34.99, and this was the other eyeshadow palette that you could have got. This is the Scarlet Dawn palette. So this is what it looks like. It is a gorgeous palette. I have already used it and I really like it a lot. Or you could also pick from the 24-hour retinol eye cream with ruby crystal complex from Dr. Brandt. And I know this is a pricey eye cream. I forget how much exactly it retails for. So these are the 3 options that you could have chosen from, but I ended up choosing this palette for my choice product, or my choice item, just because I felt like this was such a pretty palette and I wanted to use it for the video. So that's kind of like what I think of when I'm doing the choices. That's what we got in our regular box, and everything here retails for $214 for $25. So this is premium box. As you guys can see, it is a lot bigger, and when you open it up, it's actually blue on the inside, and it tells you that it's a premium box. We have the same theme. Just so you guys know too, for my base box, I got variation 22. For this box, this is variation 29. Again, you also get to choose one product in this box. The first item in the BoxyCharm premium box is this product here from Skin Fix. This is a resurface and glycolic renewing scrub. So this is actually a body scrub. I'll tell you guys, when I used this for the first time, oh my gosh, like my skin had never felt that soft before. And it's crazy because I've used other scrubs before, but I guess they just weren't that good. So this one you actually want to rub on your body when your skin is dry, and then you get in the shower when it's wet and then kind of scrub the rest, and then you rinse it off. But if you guys get like that bumpy skin that they call chicken skin, or like just have roughness in the skin, this is going to be really, really nice for you. This retails for $40. It has glycolic acid as well as lactic acid, I believe. I really like this so far, and I might just repurchase it. The next product that we got in this month's box is an eyeshadow from Kat Von D. This is the shade Lolita. So you guys know that the lipstick that she is most known for is the shade Lolita, because it's like this perfect like nude color, like this mauvey nude pink color. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I feel like it's a great shadow to like just kind of throw in the eyes. And then it's a big enough pan where you can also put a blush brush in it and use it as blush too. So that's what the color looks like there, swatched on the back of my hand. This does retail for $19, and a lot of people were kind of complaining because, one, again, people don't like Kat Von D's, so I get that, whatever. But they were also complaining because they're like a single eyeshadow, like that's kind of dumb. But then I saw they had Natasha Denona shadow topper, and no one was saying anything. So remember that with powder products, you can use them however you want. And then the next item in this month's premium box is the best brow kit ever. This is from Billion Dollar Brows. So it comes in this box here, and you actually get 4 items. So we got a little brush that's gonna help to smudge the concealer, because we got a concealer too that has a highlighting side, a brow gel, and a universal brow pencil. So you get 4 products in here, which retail for $42 for all 4 of them, which I think is a pretty good price. I've never tried this brand before, so I'm really curious to see how it's gonna work, if it's any good, and especially since my eyebrows need to get done, like Jesus, they're bad. So we'll see how that works. Then the next item is another trio, and that is from this brand here called Saint Luxe Beauty. So this is 3 eyeliners. So these are like essential eyeliners, which I do agree, these are essential colors. So you have a black, a nude, and a bronze. But what drives me a little crazy is that these 3 eyeliners are $55. Like, I think that's a little pricey. And I'm gonna swatch them on the back of my hand, because the matte ones are very dry compared to like the metallic one. And for $55, I shouldn't have anything be dry. But I am curious to see how it works. I definitely am gonna try to use all 3 of them if I can. They're supposed to be budge proof, and they're gel based, but they're like pencil liners. So those are the 3 colors there. I mean, it is pretty pigmented, but it's just very dry. Like, I expect it to be creamier, especially if it's a gel base. I expect it to be creamier. So then the next product that we got, which is one of the products that I was most excited about, and everyone who got the premium box got this item. This is the Farsali Liquid Glass Radiance Make Skin Serum. So this is what it looks like, and I've never tried any of the Farsali like drops before, because they are pretty pricey. This does retail for $40. Okay, so it's not as much as I thought, because I know one of her like Farsali drops retails for like 60 something dollars. I think it's like the gold one, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. So this is what it looks like. Beautiful packaging here. I am really excited to use this. You can use this before your makeup, or you can use it at night as a skincare, improve hydration and boost radiance. So then the last product is my choice product. So I ended up choosing the Too Faced Sugar Peach Face and Eye Palette. So this is a palette that has 2 highlighters here. So we have a lighter one and a bronzier one, a blush here, and a blush topper here. Smells amazing, smells like peaches, has a nice mirror. So we got to choose between either this or the eyeshadow palette. And it was really, really hard because I really wanted that eyeshadow palette, but I felt like I would have gotten more use out of the face palette. And I thought that this was going to be like a matte bronzer, but it ended up being a shimmery bronzer. So I was a little bit bummed out about that. But I still feel like, just like it says, you can use these on the eyes and you can use it on the face. I feel like this is good for like on the go makeup, really quick makeup. So I am excited to try this out. This does retail for $44. And without further ado, I'm going to zoom you guys on in and we're going to go ahead and do a tutorial using all of this. So let's jump into it. So we're jumping right into the box. We're going to take the Farsali Glass Skin Serum, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it the Instagram way onto my face. You don't have to do it this way. I'd recommend putting it on your hands first and then rubbing it in because I got it all up in my eyebrow and it's not fun. So anyways, I'm just rubbing that into the skin. And then we're going to go ahead and zoom on in a little bit closer to my face so we can see my eyebrows a little too close right there. As you guys can see, my eyebrows are a bushy hot mess. So we're going to take the Billion Dollar Brows best-selling eyebrow trio, quad, whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and brush my eyebrows first and then take a little bit of the brow gel. So this is a new technique that I just started doing and I will have a video on this. I'm taking some of the Universal Brow Pencil and I'm going to go ahead and line underneath the brows. I was very surprised with how pigmented this is and how well the color matched me. I'd say it's like kind of like a medium dark brown. And then I'm just taking the spoolie and just kind of brushing that through. I probably should have set my brows after, but whatever. And then I'm taking some of the concealer. I'm going to take the darker side and I'm going to go ahead and go underneath my eyebrows and just really outline that. I like using like these pens because I feel like they're a lot easier to work with. And then I'm taking the little smudger brush and just blending it out and making sure not to get into the eyebrow. So this is going to give you that still nice and defined look while making it nice and soft. And I also put some on top of my brow and you can see the difference when it's filled in versus not filled in. Big difference, especially since I need to get them done. Anyways, so then we're jumping into the Ace Beauté Vintage Dawn palette, which my camera messed up the clip. I don't know what's wrong with it, but this is the look I came up with. I'm sorry that I don't have a clip of me actually doing this look, but we're going to take the concealer and clean up underneath the eyes. If you guys would like to see a tutorial on this eye look, let me know and I'll refilm it again. I just can't get it to open up on my computer. So anyways, I'm doing the Triangle of Life is what I like to call it. And I'm just taking this small little blending brush from BH Cosmetics and blending in my concealer. This is a trick that I learned from Patrick Ta, and I've been doing it and really like how it looks. I feel like it doesn't drag underneath my eyes as much, but it still keeps the concealer in place and really nice and vibrant. And then I'm taking some of the Pretty Fresh moisturizer from ColourPop and I put that on my face, and then I'm just going to take some of my bronzer from the Tarte Ready Set Glow palette, I think is what it's called. I think this is the volume 3 that we got in one of our boxes, and then going into the Kat Von D Lolita blush highlighter. As you can see, I put way too much. I recommend tapping your brush in once and then blending it in. I worked for probably a good 5 minutes trying to blend out that blob that's on my skin. So then I'm taking some of the Too Faced Sweet Peach Face and Eye palette, and I'm taking the blush topper and just putting that right on top. And then I'm just cleaning up my contour, taking some of the highlight shades. I'm mixing both of them together and applying that onto my cheekbones. It gives a really pretty subtle glow. Then taking some of the setting spray that we got last month in our BoxyCharm, and I'm just covering my hair so that it doesn't get wet. And I'm just applying that all over to really set in the makeup and make everything melt. Taking some of the black eyeliner, and I'm going to use that to tightline, but honestly, this was just hurting me more than anything. I know it's so weird seeing people tightline. I think it is too. Taking some of the bronze because I thought this was going to show up, and when I put it on my waterline, it did not. I'm not going to sit there and dry my waterline, so yeah, this was a big flop. And I did warm everything up on the back of my hand. I just didn't show myself doing it, but I did do that. I tried using the nude to see if that would show up. It didn't. So then I went ahead and put on some mascara really quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and go into the Queen lipstick, and I'm gonna go ahead and take some brown lip liner first because the lipstick is very white base, so it's gonna look really ashy on me. So I always have to use a brown lip liner with these kind of lip colors. It's a really pretty, like, soft peachy nude. I really like it. The formula was really comfortable and it didn't flake, and that is pretty much it. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look using everything from this month's BoxyCharm Premium and Base Box for the theme. Overall, everything was really nice. I was really thoroughly impressed with the eyeshadow palette. The only thing I will say about the eyeshadow palette is that the shimmers are not creamy, which is crazy because usually with shimmer eyeshadows, they're always like super buttery and creamy, but they were very, very stiff. The mattes were very pigmented and they blended out super easily, even though I used a different base than I usually do. I was impressed with the eyebrow stuff. I wasn't expecting me to like it at all or to like show up at all, but it actually did, and it was pretty easy to work with. The concealer blended out really nicely. I was expecting the highlighter side to be more shimmery than what it was. The eyeliners are probably the only thing that I didn't like out of every single thing. I like the Farsali stuff. The eyeliners, they were just hard to work with. Even the metallic one, I feel like didn't show up as much as I wanted it to. You really have to warm it up on the back of your hand, and even then, like, I don't know. I would like probably use like that lighter trick to get them to like really show up if you want it to be intense, because it's so dry, and for $52 it needs to not be that dry. Like, it should be the most luxurious eye pencil. Like, I get that you're a starter brand because I looked and they only have the eyeliners. I totally get that, and you need to make your money and whatever, but $52 for 3 eyeliners, like, I could buy 3 eyeliners from Jordana that are way more creamier, way more pigmented, last just as long for like $10, if that. And I don't like saying negative things about anything, but I'll tell you guys how it is whenever I don't like something, and I just really did not like the eyeliners. The concealer, I didn't mind the concealer, but I wish it gave me more coverage. It's very, very light coverage, for sure. I really had to like layer it on. I did like the way the color looked though. I feel like it looked a lot better than the first time I tried it, which is weird. I'm telling you guys, like, it's not the same concealer that I remembered, but I didn't mind it. The eyeshadow that I ended up using as blush, the Lolita, a little bit goes a long way. This stuff is so pigmented. I dipped it like 3 times in my brush, and I went to put it on my face right here, and it's the first place I stamped, it just stayed right here, and I tried buffing it out, but it just kind of has like this dark shadow right here because of how much I put on. But this side doesn't look that bad. I only dipped it once and I kind of blended it out and it worked just fine. I really, really like the Too Faced face palette. I feel like it's a really great one for like giving you that nice fresh glow to the skin. Again, it's like a quick no makeup. The liquid lipstick is nice. It doesn't feel super drying on the lips, but it is going to give you that nice matte all day wear. And I think that's pretty much it because I think we talked about everything else already. I like most of the products in this box. I think that it's a really great box. I love the fact that everything coincides with each other, so you can kind of make all of the products come together and create one look. So I would give this box a 4 out of 5 just because, again, that eyeliner is definitely a big disappointment for me. I'm gonna keep playing around with it, see if I can make it work. If you guys got these eyeliners and made it work, let me know what you guys did. But anyways, thank you guys again for watching this video. Let me know what you guys got in your BoxyCharm box, what you guys thought, or if you guys are thinking about getting BoxyCharm. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to help you out with that. And again, if you want to sign up for BoxyCharm, use the link down below so you guys get a free goodie with that link. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then.